Ciao.
When we say hello, don't forget to ring the bell, yo. It's your man Jay.
And your man Twan.
And this is Tech Taste Daily. You know, Twan, I like trucks.
Trucks.
And I also like canoes.
I don't give a truck.
Little... You got me off track. Got me off track.
My bad, what were you saying?
I like trucks, but I also like canoes. Little did I know that the both of those are going to be connected in a weird way.
The Canoo Truck.
The Canoo Truck. Who would have thunk it?
No canoes is good canoes. On the Gary Canoes show.
Google it.
So, what's up, y'all? We are going to look at this new truck because I just don't give a truck.
It's a canoe truck.
It's a canoe truck by a company called Canoo,
yes.
In case you didn't know. And this truck is the new thing that they're going to do.
The specs are dope. The specs are, it does a lot of things that other trucks do not do. And you will see what we're talking about when we launch this little video.
So, I'm not that pleased with the specs.
Really?
It's like mid 200 miles range.
Oh, well, that part, right.
So that I'm not happy about. I want to see vehicles that have a range of 400 miles or better.
True.
In the 2020s. My Tesla is a 2017 model manufactured in October of 2016.
Right.
And it gets 241 miles to the charge. So, 4 or 5 years later, I'm expecting to see double that.
You're right. That's true. That's true. That is a little disappointing.
So Tesla vehicles now, you can buy a Model S like my vehicle that gets 400 plus miles range. But if you get the Plaid, which unfortunately is more than $100,000, but if you buy the Plaid Model S, it gets 502 plus miles of range.
That's a 2021.
Right? That's what I'm expecting. I mean, they're top tier, top of the line, best EV that you can buy right now. So, I expect that. But everybody else, if you're trying to compete, if you're calling yourself, what do they call them? Slicular.
Yeah.
Then you need to be coming with at least 400 miles range or you ain't killing shit.
Well, half the miles, half the price, though.
Good point.
See what I'm saying?
So, that's a good point that Jay makes. Half the miles and actually less than half the price. The price of the Canoo vehicle, I don't think they announced the price in this video, but I think I've seen hinting at a price of around $37. Not $37,000.
Still.
$37? I want one right now.
Take it.
So $37,000, and don't quote me on that price because I don't even remember where I saw it.
Right about that though. I think you're right on point, bro.
So it was $37,000. The Plaid Model S is, I want to say, $137,000 or somewhere in that realm. It's like whatever you would pay for a normal car plus $100,000 is what the Plaid Model S is. So it's not half the price. It's more like a quarter of the price or a third of the price or something in that neighborhood. So, okay, if you put it like that, then half the mileage, half the range. That makes more sense.
And it's got so much stuff. Like, it's geared towards dudes to walk the rocks, do the truck stuff. And it's got benches and all kinds of secret compartments where you can plug your tools in and do all kinds of stuff. You'll see. Let's run it.
All right, let's check it out. Let's run it. So this is the Canoo Truck reveal.
My name is Agnes Gomez-Koizumi, and I am the Vice President of Communications at Canoo. So today, we have a really special treat for you. In fact, I'm so excited because we are going to be unveiling for the first time ever our pickup truck. And to present the vehicle, I would like to introduce our Executive Chairman, Tony Aquila. And he'll be joined by Brian Biniak from Connected Travel. Tony's got extensive experience creating and leading high-growth companies and public companies. He'll be joined by Brian Biniak, who is the CEO and founder of Connected Travel, which is a connected vehicle and application platform service company. It's the auto industry's first consumer application system to gamify the driving and riding experience. Please welcome Tony and Brian.
Gamify the driving experience. I don't remember that part.
Basically, like you get points and you see your points going up and down when you drive well and you don't accelerate too fast and you do regenerative braking, you get more points.
Like they do with the Amazon drivers.
Really?
Yeah.
Prius was the first one to do that. They showed the charts and stuff while you're driving.
Okay.
So you're getting better mileage because you're not putting your foot on the gas too much.
Gotcha. I'm not mad at
So what do you think of the look of
Hey,
this
Tom,
truck?
Good to see you.
I like it. I think it's futuristic. It looks sporty to me.
It
This
has
is amazing. I didn't know
it
what I was
has
going to see
hints
today,
of
but I can tell you I'm
the
blown
old
away.
Volkswagen bus.
It does.
That was
Straight
our
up.
dream
It
to
does.
make sure that we
Especially
had a
when they
vehicle
throw
that brought
the,
a truck to
the
the
camper
market
back
that
on there.
just really shocked people just from the visual and then to the functional. It looks like there's just a ton of different things in here. Can you share with me what you got going on? Yeah, so this is designed for
The lights, they're a
many
cross.
different use
In the
cases.
front?
We designed
Yeah,
from
and
the
the back.
inside out and then the outside in. This is for America. This is what built America anyways.
Of course,
we
for
wanted
America.
to do something that was fully drive-by-wire, brake-by-wire, harmonized systems, and shed
Drive-by-wire and
35%
brake-by-wire.
of the parts.
No
And
steering
in order to do that, you got to
column.
get rid of steering column, shock tower, struts. You got to change everything, right? So this is a pure design.
skateboard.
And of course, that's how you get so much cubic feet. This is
I like how the
small
bed
pickup
opens on the
and
side,
has a
too,
payload of
right?
a full size.
It's very
We
James
wanted to have
Bondish.
a
You can
masculine
do
look
stuff.
as well as a sleek.
It's
and
even got a
sexy
little light
design.
around the,
and it'd be totally
Easy
different
cross.
in
Oh,
the
yeah,
utilization
yeah.
of space.
And I know it doesn't
As
look
you know,
like
I
a
come out of the
classic truck, and I know
aftermarket
some
on the
people are
software
going to hate on
side,
that, but you
worked
know
for
what?
every OEM. So I wanted
Just stop
to be
hating.
a part of a design structure
The future.
that
Move
was
forward.
designed not only for the first owner, but for the second and the third owner. People want a return on capital. And
So
in
they're
order
talking
to do
about
that,
resale
you have
value.
to have a lot of modularity.
It's got the
And
front.
so I can do things like
Wrong.
have a
We just
workbench.
used that the other day on your
And it's
car.
an aircraft
Very,
cargo style, so
what's
it's
the word?
interlocking
That was awesome.
I keep
and
the skateboard in the
accessorizing,
front.
and I can make this for my use case. This is very
The electric
functional
skateboard.
structure.
Yes.
At the same time,
Yes.
maybe I want to put a camper shell on
got
this
dirty.
and have access
Ooh, look at the
through
upgrade.
Camper
the
top.
cabin
Now it
to
looks
the
like a
cargo
Volkswagen
area.
bus.
And of course, it has a full roll down window.
I see so many different unique consumer use cases in this vehicle, and most of the time, what I've seen in vehicles, they're built one thing, one size fits all. This seems like there's so
It's
many
definitely got
different
some
types of business
utility.
people or working people or consumers
Feet,
that
tools, you do
could
it.
adapt
Your Subway
what
sandwich.
I see here to their own lives.
Let me show you one use case that I
Next
think
time.
is pretty powerful. Let's say I'm a catastrophe insurance adjuster, or I'm a plumber, or an electrician, or whatever. My tools can go in here, and my batteries are charging automatically, because this is a power plant, right? And so I got the ability to have a workbench here. Or if I'm front gating at my favorite event, I've got a bar. I've got
My
power
concern
plant
here-
as well.
Did you see how those panels slid out?
I did, yeah.
How much work are you going to do on those panels? I mean, I don't know about you. I don't do construction. But for those of you that do construction, ask yourself on this, flex out panel thing. Let me get us out of the way. That slide out to the side. They're looks like a half an inch thick or so. And it's held up by about a 2 or 3 inch overhang. How much weight can that hold?
Yeah.
How much pressure can you put on it?
What type of tools are you actually going to be able to use
Right?
in that space?
And then the whole platform is a flip down on hinges thing. What kind of supports are underneath it? Like they showed a picture of it having a table saw or something sitting on it. Can it really hold a table saw?
Are you about to put your jackhammer on that?
Right? And if it's holding a table saw, you still got to put the wood on the table saw that you're going to cut. Is it going to hold that wood okay and not really have a problem with the hinges? I don't know. I'm not saying it will, but I'm just saying, things that make you go,
Canoo, looking at you.
I'm just curious, show me some more specs and whatnot. But
Yeah.
having said that, when he pulled the side one out, it wiggled a little bit. So if it's wiggling and stuff, it's probably not going to hold your heavy ass tools very well.
I like it when my girls wiggle, but not my work.
Wiggle it, Just a little bit.
Well, so I have plugs, USB, mini USB, whatever you want. These are all accessorizable. So again, taking that concept about, let's build something that people can personalize rather than we're building it to industrialize. So you can have workers with a table saw over here, and you could do that all day long, and you wouldn't hit 10% of the battery life.
That's amazing. Looks like I can.
So they're saying you can work with this thing all day long using your skill saw and your table saw and your drills and whatnot.
28 minutes
and at the end of an 8-hour workday, you'd still have
to the company and to the people.
80% or 90%
that's just one
battery.
Example of the use case. Another one
okay,
is
I didn't catch that.
the way you can ingress and egress
not buying it.
out of the vehicle.
Which
is really important.
It has plugs, but those plugs doing all that stuff all day is going to eat up more than 10% of your battery, I'm pretty sure.
It's got the plug.
Now notice how you're not like snaking in around a steering column.
That's such a good point.
When you don't have a steering column, you can push things forward and you can give them a bigger space. And that bigger space becomes
That's some temporary stuff. Those are temporary airbags.
And I can personalize this. I can run
airbags aren't going to be in a clear plastic thing in your steering wheel. It's got to be temporary.
I can run a 3-seat system.
Doesn't it look like it's the steering wheel's in the middle?
The driver is very far forward, but yet he's in the safest bubble zone. These are like similar to our approach on the delivery vehicle. These are designed for you to put your
airbag and that other thing is an airbag. I doubt
a big cup,
very much that they're going to have a clear plastic thing where you can see the airbag. But maybe,
in addition to that, this is an additional secure toolbox area that you can
buy
an accessory to put in there, and I can put flashlights, gloves. And yet, when I want to take my significant other out,
hide the airbags from my vision. Thank you very much.
At the same time, I can get it with a full infotainment system. But if I'm a guy that has a fleet of 500 trucks and my guys are working on it, well, maybe I want to use something as low cost as a simple Android or iOS device to be the interface to the vehicle. It's maximizing technology to allow for the utilization of space and make it for
I like it.
People talk about hardware
It's
and
weird.
software. They can't function without each other.
The more I look at it.
Wait, does it not have back seats? It's only a two-seater?
And make it very modular and mobile. Everything has multiple purposes. So the battery pack is designed to be upgraded, replaced, repaired. They're all
like the battery pack.
separate cells, so you have massive amounts of redundancy.
How come?
You can run this thing all day long.
So the battery pack looks like, I think they said it has individual cells, so you can pop cells in and out instead of the whole battery pack.
So that's a big deal.
Imagine you just went through
when
this
batteries
Texas
get upgraded or they get better or whatever the case may be,
You need power. You need
Go by
electricity.
cell,
Boom,
cell
you got
cell.
it.
Yeah, these cell
You can run it with
cell
one
14
motor
and cell
and one guy can
34
pick it
are
up.
bad.
So
Pop
take
new
a
ones in
V8
just like a
engine.
decent battery.
It's 600
cost
plus
effective.
pounds. This thing is
Maybe it might suck
200.
also.
It's got 300
I don't know.
horsepower,
We have to see more
nearly
specs.
300 pounds of torque, and I can put 2 of them in there. So we're thinking about things that most designers and engineers just don't think about. Why? Because they don't work a truck. They don't make their living. They don't put their kids through college with their truck. We do. Like, this thing is just us.
I don't, but I still like the truck.
Down below, we
I
have
don't
a set of
understand
other
that statement. They don't
toolboxes
put their
or
kids
safety
through-
boxes.
Because they're not contractors,
I
the
have
people that are
a
designing
built-in
trucks.
step, but
They're
if I wanted to
saying
do
we're
something
contractors.
else
We use our
in
trucks to
here,
make money.
I have
So
my
we
first
understand
aid
what
kit,
real truckers want.
flashlight.
Thank you for the clarification.
Multiple
I knew it
functions,
was something
adds
important.
in
Like, okay, I
structural
feel that.
integrity.
I like that.
Helps me get
Good job,
access here.
truck dude.
I just think about all the times I've had to put gear on top of my SUV and I'm always falling off and trying to not kill myself doing it. This is amazing.
Yeah, so
Falling
we
off,
wanted
not
something
killing
where you can
myself.
gear up
Here's
quick,
that hype.
whatever you want to do.
Yeah,
Or if you want to put
I
your
don't know about
equipment
killing
up here.
yourself, but you can
And
you
of
can
course,
fall off and hurt yourself
because
trying
it's
to put some stuff on the
interlocking
roof
like
of your
this,
truck
you
if
have
you
the
don't
ability
have
to
something
put
proper to stand on.
Is
a
that
ladder
roof
rack
really,
in here
like the
that
dope
could go
though? Is it
across
gonna
like
hold
this.
stuff
The rack is
correctly?
down.
Again, this is
cool.
just about thinking about
I like
how
the splitting up
people
of the bed.
use
That's
the
dope, too.
truck.
I like that.
At the same time, I want my wheel chocks because I like the
That's
dirt
pretty cool,
bike.
too.
And I want to be able
I
to tie
definitely
down
like that
easy.
because
What
the
sucks
gate
though
design is very
that the
different
bikes
here
don't fit
on
in there
this
unless you
vehicle
open the bed out.
versus other vehicles.
What?
Because
The
there's
truck bed's just a
functionality
little bit too
purposes.
small for you to fit a bike or a motorcycle unless you slide the bed out. As long as the slide out bed comes standard, then I'm not mad at it.
You're going to drop these things on the
But
ground.
that's an upgrade
And
or
of
something you
course,
have to pay
here's
extra
the way to
for,
get
then
hurt.
that sucks.
You know, and so just thinking about keeping people as safe
Like
and
normally you just
strong
flip the
as
truck bed
possible.
out, but their
let's just
truck
say I
bed
gotta go pick up,
opens
you know, a sheet of plywood.
like
Well, now I
doors
need an 8-foot
instead
bed.
of like
I
a
wanted
truck
a
bed.
6-foot bed price.
So there's nothing
what do
there
we
to
do?
flip down, so
we
they
have
don't
it
give you
so
that slide out truck bed.
You can
Then
take
the
this.
truck bed is just too short.
and
That's the slide out
I
truck
now
bed.
have an 8-foot
But if
bed.
that doesn't come standard,
And then, of
if
course,
for
I
some
wanna go
reason they
back
try
down
to
to
make
a
that an
6-foot bed.
upgrade or something, then your truck bed is
put it
almost
away.
useless.
Yeah, I better
And
make
off
that
I go.
standard
Better be
I'm
standard.
back to work.
for that 37,000.
Right? And that's
You know, we put as much
wherein
thought
lies
into
the
this
problem.
truck bed.
Oh, because man,
that
yeah,
most people put
if
into
that's
an
not
entire
standard, that's
car.
no, that's a
Right.
no, that's a big no.
That's a big no.
Too little.
We want to be clear,
I
when
see
the
what you're saying, I
working
agree.
person sees this, they go, I can have a better quality of life with this vehicle,
don't know if
and
they would
I
go
can
that
get a
far.
return on capital. And every one of these areas is a
Really
space
better
to create a
if you
return
wanna
on
sell these
capital.
trucks.
This is why we spend so much money to develop the most intelligent bed.
But I mean, you're going to be saving a bunch of money on gas too, right?
Yeah,
And
save
so
money
what
on
we wanna do
gas.
is be able to give you access to
if
the
it
data
really
platform.
operates
I'm
as
selling
long
it
as
to
they
you, and I
say
said,
it
"Hey, look,
does,
take
and
a
has
look at the
that much
data,
power
you
left
pull
over, you're
down the
saving on
data,
gas for
it
your generator too.
auto-calculates the wear and tear
Plus, you
on
don't have to
everything,
buy a
and it tells
generator
you,
because your
here's what
truck is
you
basically
need
a
to do
generator.
if you want to get
That
into
also means you have to park your
300,000
truck
miles.
close enough to
And
the
that
work site
dictates
that you
what
can
should
run
have.
extension cords and
Because
stuff.
we should
too.
be able, with technology, right?
The one thing that's
We
real
should be
cool
able to
about
price it
these
to
is
the
the
exact
noise they make
miles
when you roll
driven
by in it.
and the
You
way
hear that?
those miles were driven.
Oh, the
Same
new
time, let's
noises
say I
that they have
work
to
it
make.
and I damage this. This is easy to replace.
I
It's easy to repair.
suck.
You got to build something for the second owner. Why? Because you actually then care about the first owner, because he's going to be able to sell it for what it's worth. You know, we spend a lot of time on things that most people would think silly, like the quality of the hinges. The worst thing I hate when
Is that a
second
light?
vehicles is sagging
Or no, that's a
hinges.
reflection?
I hate
What is that? That looks like a
you
light
open
right
that door
there.
and
It
it
does look
doesn't
Or maybe
feel
it's a little
solid.
glass.
You know, it's going to hit the residual value.
Hey, one of the things you shared that was impressive to me is that you've got this unbelievable range of features in the vehicle.
He said
And
unbelievable
most of the time when
range
people get a
of
vehicle like
features.
that, the assumption is the cost of
Because
maintenance
you know
are
it
gonna
doesn't
go
have
up.
unbelievable
And
range.
it sounds like the way that you've designed it is the exact opposite. You get more, but to service it or maintain it is actually less. So the environmental considerations surrounding this vehicle is very different than any other vehicle that's out on the road today.
So man, that's got a V-dub.
It's amazing. Yeah, I really appreciate the
Yeah, it
opportunity
does.
to come in. This is a
I like that, though.
fantastic vehicle.
Me
and
too.
I really think it's going to transform the experience for
F-120
everybody. And I can
boys.
tell you that I want one, and my wife will want one, my kids will want one. So thank you.
Thanks for being the first person here that got to see it. I mean, it's a special day for us, and that gave me goosebumps. I'm so pumped.
Do you think having that different standard type of truck is more aerodynamic than this? Why else would they have it? Why wouldn't they do that otherwise?
What do you mean?
Have the truck look like a regular truck looks with the, with the.
Because they're trying to be fancy, new school style, but also it is more aerodynamic, I think.
It is more aerodynamic.
It's got that bubble front to push the air out of the way and so on and so on. But if they don't cover the bed, then that's all defeated by the truck bed.
Right. Yeah.
That's why you see most people, not most people, but a lot of people that care about gas mileage in their ICE trucks, internal combustion engine. Their ICE trucks have the bed down and what do they call it? The little grid, the little mesh, fabric mesh, so stuff doesn't go out of the back, but it has holes in it so the wind can blow through.
Yep.
Gives you better gas mileage.
Oh wow. Okay.
So, final thoughts on the Canoo Truck reveal, Jay?
Well, I'm not a truck person, so I am coming from a novice opinion. But to me, I like it, man. I think it's kind of lit.
I agree. I concur. I think the truck is dope. I like the look of it.
Yeah.
I like the way it looks like a VW bus,
Yep.
especially with that camper top on it. I like the fact that it's electric.
Yeah.
But I would like it even more if it was something you could actually buy right now.
What?
So
Can't buy it?
no, it's a prototype. So Canoo has announced a couple of other vehicles. In fact, let's pop over to Canoo's webpage here and we'll take a peek at what they have to offer as far as other vehicles.
That looks like it's got money in it.
So here are the vehicles that Canoo has announced.
That are available for purchase right now.
I don't know about that either. But there's their Canoo van.
Okay.
Basically, it looks like the same as the truck, except for it has the back covered.
People for people.
Yeah, for people. And then they've got this MPDV, which is a delivery van, which is dope because delivery vans are commercial vehicles are what make up most of the pollution.
Right.
Because they're out there driving, they're running their engines, idling their engines
Non-stop.
8 hours a day. So that engine idling is just spewing CO2 into the atmosphere. So electric vehicle, even if you hop out and it's still on, the radio's playing or whatever, it's not spewing anything out into the open. Not to mention the, the maintenance costs go down.
So this is something that
And fuel costs.
corporations are probably going to be considering. So cha-ching.
Now let's see how buyable these things are.
Ooh, yeah, good.
I don't think you can buy anything here. I see lots of stuff, lots of marketing stuff. Here's the stuff that you can put in it. Isn't that cool? Wow, wow, wow. And, oh, here we go, range. 250 miles of range for that, which probably means the truck will be right around the same thing.
Right.
Charge time to 80%, 28 minutes. One color, endless wraps. So you can wrap it, but you can't. There's all the wraps.
All right.
Even cars are wrapping now.
They got bars.
But get updates on products, news, and events. No purchase now button. No buy me. No, none of that. There's a wait list. Wait list. Let's see what's up with the wait list.
So that means TTD, Tech Taste Daily. We're early. Remember where you heard it
Always
first
early.
about Canoo.
So sign up now to the wait list or check status. What kind of checking status can we do? You can't. So you can put your email address in there. So basically, like I said, I would like it more if I could buy it. So that's my final word on Canoo. No canoes is good canoes on the Gary Canoo's Canoe Show, Reading Rainbow. But I would love it if I could buy it. I'll believe it when I see it. And I'll try it when you can buy it. Jamal?
Hey, this guy got rhymes all over the place. How am I supposed to? I like it.
All right.
Thumbs up.
Tech Taste Daily.
I don't think that's Reading Rainbow. I think that's Henrietta Hippo.
Base in the space means peace. See you later.
Thanks for watching.
Taste Daily.